welcome to Mars Musings of this week. I really want to share a turning moment in my life that really made me propel my work, especially towards women, around money, passions, work as a woman, and really exploring this more deeply. And it was the moment my son was born. I realized at that moment, lying in bed, that we were not equal. I was one who had given birth. I was one who couldn't move out of the bed. I couldn't even get a glass of water for the first day. I was so vulnerable in that space, and I realized I was the only one who could breastfeed. We women have different roles. And when I became a mother with my son, those moments that I cherished so much, I realized the most heartbreaking thing for me was to leave my child to do something I didn't want to do. To do a job 9 to 5 that didn't mean anything to me. To make money from what I didn't love to do. To just leave him in that moment to do something completely unaligned. And that's what I called forward all this work I'm doing, because it is about the alignment. It's about putting your work into the world. And today I really want to talk about turning hobbies into businesses, your passions into something that generates money. When I was traveling the world, I realized there were so many people with incredible ideas, but not the means to do them. Sorry, something just came in. Okay, I'm back. I didn't want to re-record, but I just really want to stay on this kind of thread of there were people with incredible ideas, but not the means to do them. It didn't take a lot. And yet there were people with money out there in the world who couldn't find these ideas to fund. And yet I was working in finance with so much money, but with a lack of purpose. And so for me, it's about bringing that alignment in the two, to be able to make money from what you love to do, to rewrite the narrative that we have to work hard for money, for something that isn't meaningful to us. This whole perpetuation of the current system, to break free, to really put your passions into the world, to really put out there what you love to do and make that into a business, make that fundamentally make money for you and work for you. And I think this is possible, and I've helped hundreds of women to do this, to turn their passions, to turn things that haven't been businesses, from creating altars, to putting their life's work into the world, to artists, to creatives, to making this happen, because it is so important to live your full authentic self in alignment with who you are, so that you are making money in the right ways. And I think that is the key going forward. And especially as a woman, especially as a mother, doing something that means something to you, where you're putting your work and worth and gifts into the world with your talents and receiving money for that, which is key. I know that we don't want to talk about money. I know it's so hard to bring this topic on the table, and you might seem greedy as a woman, or you come across as the wrong thing, but we are living in a financial system. We are living in a material world and needing this for our future. And so I'm here to advocate this. So today I really wanted to talk about turning hobbies into businesses, to make money from what you love to do, to find that thread in your life. And even if it means that you have a really busy 9 to 5 job that you're working at all the time, making that little moment for your hobby might open that space for more and more of it to come in and find a profitable way. I hope this inspires you in some ways. It touches you, because it has touched me deeply. Sorry. And that was the birthing point, I would almost say, of the women's group coaching program that I birthed many years back when I had Benny, my son. And now I'm reviving it out of the requests from many women to come back onto this path. And so I wanted to share that with you. So if this speaks to you in any way, if this might be you, I would love to hear from you. I'd love to be connected, to see if I can support you in any ways, or if this program could be something for you. If not, please keep walking your path. If not, please follow your calling. That little spark inside might lead to that bigger, passionate change of business that can be born through you. Let's keep following the voices. Let's keep hearing the calling and birthing that into the world. Have a beautiful week. Thank you for being part of Mars Musings, my newsletter. Always love hearing from you, your feedback, your insights, and let's keep walking this path together.